Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now, before I start this video, as always, I'm going to say that if you hear noise in the background, that's just my parents. I don't think you should hear any noise because last time I said that we didn't hear any noise on the video, but just warning you that my parents are out in the kitchen, which is not too far away from my room. So anyway, this year I decided to name my weight loss journey, and maybe hopefully that'll help me stick to it because I made it more personal. I made it myself. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable here. Okay. So this year I'm going to call my weight loss journey Happy and Healthy 2013. So basically I'm going to find a way every single day to make myself happy or to make somebody else happy. And I'm going to be healthy, obviously, because at the end of the year I expect to be a lot healthier than I am right now. So that's what the reasoning behind that name, and hopefully, if I'm here on YouTube next year as well, I'm going to stick to that name and just continue the vlogs like this. And of course, I'm sure that by now you've noticed that I'm back to my old setup that I used to have. I'm actually filming on my webcam right now. I haven't figured out my camera yet that much. I did film a video on it about lemon ginger tea that went up. I don't know if everybody saw that or not, but I don't know if it was just me that doesn't know how to use the camera or the lighting or whatever, but I didn't like the quality of the video. I didn't like the lighting. Um, but I didn't feel like refilming it again because that took me so long to film anyway. It took me about maybe 9 tries, I think, to film it, just because I kept messing up and I didn't want to have to edit the video. Um, so yeah, I don't like editing the videos because I just feel like I can talk to you guys like I talk to a friend, and I usually just do a one take video, as I'm sure most of you have noticed. So yeah, that's what I had to say about that. So on to the main purpose for Saturdays is my weigh-ins. So last week, or actually January 1st, that's not last week, that was a few days ago, I was 210.8 pounds. Now this morning I weighed myself, and literally guys, I had to get on the scale at least 3 times to make sure that it was right because it kept telling me 205.6, and I'm like, there's no way that I could have lost that much weight in just 4 days. But alas, the third time I weighed myself, it did say 205.6, and it said 205.6 every single time that I weighed myself. So I figured that the scale would be pretty accurate. Now I have a scale that is a digital scale, so it will tell you the point, like say if you weigh 205.6 for example, it'll tell you the 0.6. But I still like to make sure, so I step on it 2 or 3 times just to make sure that the first time was right. I know that they're pretty accurate, but still, I just like to make sure. I'm just that type of person. So yeah, I lost a total of 5.2 pounds um, the last few days, and I was really surprised. Um, and already, I can't believe it. Like already in 4 days, like I met my goal that I had set for the beginning of the month. So I think that next week I'm just gonna aim to lose like 1 pound just to be sure, because what I did in the last 4 days is just cut out all kinds of sugars. I didn't eat any sweets at all. I drank a lot of water. I did a lot of exercising. Like I walked up and down town maybe about, I think maybe at least 4 or 5 times in the last 4 days. And that's a 20-minute walk downhill. And of course, coming back uphill, it's a little harder on the legs. So it's about 30 minutes uphill. So, doing that maybe a couple times a day really works. But when school starts, of course, I can't do that. And of course, I'll be at school, so I can't be walking in the middle of the day into town and stuff. So we'll see what happens when I get back to school, which I'm starting on Tuesday again. So I'll be back to a more, I guess, normal exercise routine. I won't be exercising as much, but I will be exercising still, obviously, in the evenings when I get home from school. So on to the happy part of my vlog. I decided to call it happy because I've decided this year I'm going to be doing something different, that I've never done this before in any years before. So it's going to be new for me, but hopefully it'll just teach me to appreciate the little things in life, because I stress out about the little things instead of appreciating them. So maybe this is a different way of kind of approaching life and being happy about it instead of freaking out because the time of something changed or whatever. So I think that you guys have heard about it. I mean, I've seen a lot of YouTubers talk about it. It's a little jar that you fill out a little paper every day, you fold it up and you put it in about something that happened that day or a thought that you had or just anything that's on your mind for that day. You just fill it out, put it on paper, fold up the paper and throw it in the jar. Now, I didn't have a jar, so I decided to use a box. And I don't know if you guys saw this in my Christmas haul. I'm not sure if I even posted it or if I even showed it in that Christmas haul, but one of the Christmas presents that I got was from one of my classmates. It was a Secret Santa thing, and he got me a mug with a matching box. And I decided to use that box because I really had no use for it. I didn't know what I was going to use, but I thought it was so cute that I didn't want to throw it away. And I'm not going to show you guys the mug because it's exactly the same as the box. Plus the mug is out in the kitchen and I don't feel like going to get it. So the box looks like this. It's showing up a little bit white on camera, but it's not. It's just a little, it's a girl sitting on a couch and there's like a purse and some high heels around her. And it's just a really girly, fun box. And it's pink and black and you can see a really cute black bow on the cover there. So what I decided to do was use this for I'm going to call it a blessings box because that's essentially what I'm adding into there. Just little things that I did in certain days. Like sometimes I can get into the habit of thinking that my life sucks or that nothing fun ever happens to me. And I don't realize that actually that day that I did a lot of fun things and had some good thoughts. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, fill out little papers every single day, fold them up and put them in there. And I started this on January 1st, but I didn't want to say anything too early. I've been doing it for 4 days now and I feel a lot happier just sitting down and thinking at the end of the day, oh yeah, this really cool thing happened to me today, so I should write it down. And what I'm going to do is on New Year's Eve, I'm going to open this blessings box and I'm going to recognize all the little things that happened to me that year. And just, you're going to have a year full of memories in here. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I can show you the inside. There's 4 papers in there. I don't know if you can see them all. Maybe some of them are hiding. But they're just little papers. Like, I'll just take one out to show you guys. So it's just little papers like this that I have. And this one is from, oh, it's from the 2nd. It said, decided on my New Year's resolutions. So when I look back on, not Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, I'm going to look and I'm going to see this paper. You say, oh, on January 2nd, I decided on the New Year's resolutions, which, by the way, I wrote down and I put on a paper on my wall so I would see them every single day before I leave my room. But I'm not going to show you guys that right now. I might show it in a later video, or even take a picture on Instagram, which, by the way, if you have an Instagram, you can follow me down. My links are going to be down below to that, and my MyFitnessPal, my Twitter, which I don't update as much as I would like to, but I'm going to try to work on that as well. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!